All right, so hi guys, can you hear me? My voice is clear. Okay, fine. So let us try to understand about the PostgreSQL, right? And we'll try to see that how it works. Okay, okay, fine. I hope you have joined my yesterday's session. Okay, so in the yesterday's lecture, we discuss about how this PostgreSQL play an important role in the IT industry. Again, like we have a multiple databases are there in the market. If I just take a big RDBMS database, including your Oracle is there, then you have MySQL, SQL servers. Um, then in the open source, you have PostgreSQL database is there. Um, Again, like as I said earlier, also, if you want to understand about any database administration, it is a good thing that you should have a knowledge about a open source database along with the RDBMS database. So this PostgreSQL is completely free of cost, and that is the reason many clients are going and they are trying to save the cost, because like no one is ready to spend a lot of money, right? Especially when you have mid-scale companies are there. So let's try to understand the basics of PostgreSQL, how it works and everything. So let me share my screen with all of you. Okay. So whenever I'm thinking that, okay, let's say I have a business and I'm thinking that, okay, I want to use the database, I want to use any PostgreSQL database or any other database, right? The first thing which is coming in my mind that, okay, how to install that, right? How to install that, like from where I should start, right? So normally what happened whenever I want to learn any database, first of all, you need a server, right? Just take an example. Currently I'm using this Windows 11 machine, right? I'm using this Windows 11 machine, and on the top of this Windows 11 machine I have installed my different softwares. Like you can see, I have a Zoom software, I have a Chrome software, I have a Teams software. Multiple softwares are available. So whenever I want to install any software, first of all I need a laptop. On the laptop, so I'm considering that this is my laptop, right? This is my laptop. So once I purchase the laptop, I'm going to install a operating system. So right now I'm using operating system called Windows 11 machine. And once I get the operating system, then under that I'm going to install my softwares, right? And do you know that on this Windows 11 machine, you can install a software which you are using right now. I'm using Zoom. Along with that, you can also install a database also. So I can install a softwares like Oracle. Then you have PostgreSQL. These are all the softwares are there which I can use or which I can install under the operating system. Similar way, similar way, in real-time production environment, when you are working as a DBA, you can use a server. Like first of all, any client, what they will do, they will also they will also they will also purchase a server first. What they will do, they will also purchase a server, right? So if you get a chance and visit our Learnomate office, we also have a server in our office. So we have a Dell server. So what we did, first of all, what we have done, we purchased a Dell server. So server is provided by the multiple company. Again, Dell is a big giants in that. So we purchase a server. Server is like, it's like a laptop. If I want to tell you in a very layman word, it's like a laptop which is having huge amount of RAM will be there, huge amount of storage will be there, and their processors will be very strong compared to your normal laptop. So laptop will be very small in size, your server will be little big in size. Under this server I'm going to install a operating system. Okay, in real-time production environment, it is also happening the same. So this operating system 9, now it can be your Windows server. It's not like Windows 11. So Microsoft provide you Windows 11 machine just for your normal purpose, like from home edition. But if you are using it in a real-time production environment, it will be Windows server. Server means a lot of people can connect at a time. A lot of people. This is called client server architecture. Client server architecture means a lot of users can connect at a time. So you can also connect to my server. See, we have thousands of students are there in Learnomate, and everyone wants server access. So what they will do, can I say like, boss, you join now and later on you can join and later on you can join? No, not like that, right? Thousands of people are getting connected to the server. Now I can use this Windows server also, I can use this Linux server also, and if you are a rich person, you can use Mac operating system also. You can have Mac operating system also. And under this server, do you think that I'm going to install the Zoom software and all, right? No, right? See, Zoom and all, like, this is for your personal purpose. So what I'll do, I will install softwares like, maybe I can use Oracle database also, or I can use this PostgreSQL database also. PostgreSQL database also I can use. I can use any server. So normally in the real-time production environment, you will have a server from Windows server also, Linux server also. Most of the time you will find Linux server. In most of the cases, you will find your Linux server also. So basically, if I want to tell you a very core architecture, you will have a server. Under this server, you are going to install the operating system, like it can be your Linux server, it can be your Windows server, and under that you are going to have a database. And these databases will be connected to some applications. These databases will be connected to some application. Applications means, see, what is the purpose of my database? Why I am installing database? There is a purpose, right? If I am installing a database, there is a purpose. What is the purpose? Because I want to use application. Now this application can be your CRM application, SAP application, any application, or your sales application, any application. So that is the reason I'm using this PostgreSQL database or Oracle database. So if someone is asking me that does this core architecture get changed irrespective of PostgreSQL or Oracle database, or including your MySQL database also, including your MySQL database, I would say no. You can use like that also, or any database. Are you able to understand, guys? Till now, whatever we have discussed, are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat option and say yes or no, so that I'll understand it? Are you able to understand till now whatever we discuss? Not this saying yes, Sankit is saying yes, Ruknal is saying yes, Danny is saying yes, Prashant is saying yes. Okay. Akam is saying yes, Shruti is saying yes. Okay. So Akarsha is saying yes, Sushma is saying yes. Nice. Okay, fine. So now when we are talking about the trainings and all, okay, what we will do, I am going to install, I will use a machine called Oracle VirtualBox. I'm going to use a software called Oracle VirtualBox. What I will do, I'm going to use a software called Oracle VirtualBox, right? So those people who are a DBA, or those people who know about the Oracle and all, they might have about the software called Oracle VirtualBox. What is this software? What is the purpose of this software? The main purpose of this software is like, you can have, what is the main purpose? By using this Oracle VirtualBox, you can install multiple operating system at a time. You can run your multiple operating system at a time. If you are using a Oracle VirtualBox, you can run. Let me show you that. So if you go here and if you see the Oracle VirtualBox, let me open this Oracle. So don't worry about that. I'm going to show you everything, okay, practically. So if you go here, see here, I have almost 10 plus machines are there which are currently not working. So in future, we are going to install the machine called PostgreSQL. We are going to install the machine called PostgreSQL, and the machine which you want to start, you can just click here and you can start the machine. Let's say I want to install a PostgreSQL, or let's say I want to start my Oracle machine. So I can click on the start and I can start that machine also. So this is possible with the help of software called Oracle VirtualBox. By using this Oracle VirtualBox, I can run multiple machines at a time. By using this Oracle VirtualBox, I can run multiple machines. Once I get Oracle VirtualBox, then under that I'm going to install operating system. So which operating system we are going to install? You can install your Red Hat Linux, or you can install your Oracle Linux also, or you can install your Windows operating system also. Anything is fine. What we will do for our training purpose, we are going to install Oracle Linux. What we are going to do, we are going to install Oracle Linux. So the administration, whether it is on Oracle Linux or it is on Windows also, it is 100% same. Little bit changes you will find, because the architecture is not going to change irrespective of you use Windows or you use Linux operating system. It is not going to change, it will be same only. So we are going to use Oracle Linux. So first of all, we will install Oracle VirtualBox. First of all, we are going to install Oracle VirtualBox. Under that Oracle VirtualBox, we are going to install Oracle Linux. Once we have Oracle Linux, then what is that? So first of all, I am going to install Oracle Linux. Then under that, I am going to install my PostgreSQL database, Postgres server. We called it as a Postgres server. This is what I am going to do. And then under that, I can have my multiple databases. I can have my multiple database like database 1, database 2. I can install like that. Now those people who are coming from Oracle background, this is little different. This architecture which I'm talking about now, this is little different. I'll show you the way how it is different. So first of all, what we will do, we will install Oracle VirtualBox. Under that, we are going to install our which operating system? Oracle Linux as an operating system. And then I'm going to install PostgreSQL. Remember that this Postgres you can install on all the operating system, everything. Like you take an example of Windows, you take an example of Linux, you take an example of Mac, you can install it everywhere. Like some people might have Mac, right? Can I install that? Yes, you can install like that also. You can install your PostgreSQL on your Mac operating system also. There is no problem in that. You can do like that. So how is the architecture? Let's try to understand about the core, how it looks. Okay, so what will happen here? What will happen? First of all, when I'm saying that, okay, when I say that I want to install Postgres, as a database, how it looks? So you are going to install a Postgres instance. What will happen? You will have a Postgres instance. We call it as a Postgres instance. Under this Postgres instance, you will have a multiple databases. Like let's say I have a database 1, let's say I have a database 2, and if you want to install one more database, you can install multiple database also. It's quite easy, not like Oracle. If I want to install database number 1, I'll just connect to the pSQL utility and I'll say create database and database name. There is a simple command called create database name, and this database will get created. Along with that, you can add another argument also, but default command is create database name. If you want to install one more database, you can just say create database and database 2, and it will simply create it here like this. It will simply create here db1, db2 and db3. But remember one thing, that all are using single instance only, single instance. So you have an instance. Instance means just a memory, right? Instance is just a memory plus some of the background process. So you will have a memory, and this memory will be used by your database 1, database 2 and database 3. So what I mean to say, you will have a PostgreSQL instance which is connected to the multiple database like database 1, database 2 and database 3. So whatever memory you are going to share with the database instance, that will be shared between these are the databases which are going to consume the memory that you are going to allocate to the database instance. The memory what you are going to allocate to the instance, it will be shared in between your database 1, database 2 and database 3. And you can connect your application here. Okay. Now you might have a questions like, is it possible that I want to start only this database, or if I want to stop this only this db1, can I do like that? No. In Oracle database, if I take the example of Oracle, you have options to stop particular database. Like let's say I want to stop only db1. So you can do that in Oracle, but in PostgreSQL that is not possible. If you want to start a database, basically you need to start the instance. If you start the instance, automatically your db1, db2 and db3 will get started. And if you stop the instance, everything will be stopped. Everything will be stopped. It's like a container. It's like a container, and under this container you have these databases are there. It's like a container, and under that container you have these multiple databases are there. Multiple databases. You have a container, and under that container all these databases are there. Are you able to understand, guys? Till now, whatever I will discuss, are you able to understand? Are you able to understand, everyone? Till now, can you please use the chat option? Whatever we are saying, are you able to understand? Danny is saying yes, Sushma is saying yes, Ravi is saying yes, Surika is saying yes, Rashmi is saying yes, Sulena is saying yes, Akash is saying yes, Ramesh is saying yes, Sukanya is saying yes. Okay, Nandan is saying yes, Sachin is saying yes. Fine. Okay, nice. So this is how the things are going to work. And PostgreSQL, also PostgreSQL, if you talked about the PostgreSQL database, it also support a feature called MVCC. We are going to learn about this MVCC. What is this MVCC? Multi-version. What is that? Multi-version. What does it mean? I have a very basic question. Okay, let me take one example. Like, let's say I have a EMP table is there. Under that EMP table I have a ID, and then there is a column called salary is there. Let's say there is a one person, his ID is 1, his current salary is 1000. Okay, now let's say there is a user 1. Okay, there is a user 1. Okay, there is a user 1. So I'm talking about this PostgreSQL database instance. Let's say this is a PostgreSQL database instance. Okay, there's a, and here I have a database with the name db1. Under this db1 I have a EMP table is there. Okay, I have a EMP table is there, and this is my record. So I have just drawn the things over here. You can see it here, right? Now what I mean to say, let's say user 1 got connected to the EMP table. He got connected to the EMP table, and basically he want to perform update. What he want to do? He want to perform some update. So what he want to update? Let's say he want to update a salary from 1000 to 2000. He want to update a salary from 1000 to 2000. He want to change the salary from 1000 to 2000. Okay, whenever you are performing any DML operations, what is DML operations? Like, let's say you are performing insert, update or delete. Okay, whenever you are performing any insert, update or delete, after that what you need to do? You need to do commit, or you have an option called rollback, right? So unless and until you are not doing commit, that transactions will not be permanent. Everyone knows about it, right? I hope everyone knows. If you don't know, you can join our SQL classes. This SQL and Linux class is completely free of cost, along with PostgreSQL database administration course. So what I mean to say, let's say there is a user 1, he's trying to update the record from 1000 to 2000, but he has not done the commit yet. The commit is not done. On the same time, user 2 got connected, and he is trying to select the record. My question is, this user 2, he will get 1000 or 2000, or whether he will be able to select or not. User 2, he is trying to run the command like select star from EMP where ID equals to 1. So what salary he will get? He will get 1000 or 2000. What do you think? Okay, if you guys want, I will unmute you. Let me do that so that there will be no problem. How I can unmute? Show meeting, then I'll host tool, unmute. Okay, now then where Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir. You can see.
You can see my screen, right?
Yeah. So, sir, basically, if the user has executed his DML in begin transaction, so in his that transaction, SQL transaction, he can able to see those changes.
Hmm.
But if the same user will open the new window, SQL window, he will not able to, even from his PG admin, he will not able to see those changes because it is in begin, it is not committed. And other user also not able to see those changes. They
Hmm.
can only see the previous means 1000 entry.
Hmm.
But once he will commit those, so at
Hmm.
the same time it get committed into the database and all user can able to see that. Means it is permanently saved into the storage.
Hmm. Nice. What do you think, others? Is it correct? Not correct? Any suggestions?
Yes, that is correct.
Correct, na?
Yes.
So what he is saying, okay? As I said, let's say you are changing the salary from 1000 to 2000. You are changing the salary from 1000 to 2000. The 2000 salary is permanent only when you are doing commit. And before the commit, if user 2 is trying to select the record before, okay, before commit, if user 2 is trying to select the record, he will get 1000 only. But as soon as he make commit, as soon as he has done the commit, that changes will be recorded to the data file and he will be able to see 2000. You got my point, everyone? What I mean to say, even the person is making the changes to the database level, or even the person is making the changes in the record, that changes will not be visible unless and until he is not doing the commit. He is not doing the commit, and as soon as he does the commit, the new changes will be visible to other. That is called MVCC. So in PostgreSQL, the feature looks little different. I'll tell you how. What PostgreSQL will do, let's say he has changed the salary from 1000 to 2000. PostgreSQL will add one more record here with the new salary 1 and 2000. This is called snapshot. This is called snapshot. What we called it as a snapshot. You change the salary from 1000 to 2000, right? You change the salary from 1000 to 2000. So one new record will be inserted over there. One new record will be inserted with the new salary 1 to 1000. And then you have done the commit also. So if you've done the commit, what will happen to this 1000? Now you have two records are there, na? You have a old salary also and you have a new salary also.
It will be dead tuple.
You got my point, Gary, guys? What I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Whenever you are updating, he will not remove that record. He will insert a new record. So which is the new record? New 2000. What is the old record? 1000. What will happen to that old value? That new record, that old record. What will happen to that?
Those can be a dead tuples. Means
That is
those
the
are not.
date tuple. Then
Yeah. Means those are not visible to us. It will be
yes,
marked as dead tuple into the memory.
correct. So those old record we called it as a date tuple, and date tuple will not be visible. This date tuple will not be visible to the customers who are running the queries or fetching the records. But is it not a problem? Having a date tuple under the table, is it not a problem? Or is it a problem or not?
Yes, sir.
What
It
is the
will.
problem?
It will increase the dead tuple. Means it will occupy some spaces into
It
the
will
file.
increase the storage. It will take a lot of space. So basically, let's say I have a database which is of, I have a table which is of size, let's say 100 GB, and under that there is a chances that we may have a 50 GB of date tuple itself. Don't you think that it is consuming my storage? And storage is costly. Do you need this date tuple? Once the commit is done and all, do you need that? I don't need. So there is one more mechanism is there. If you have a lot of date tuples, there is a mechanism we called it as a vacuuming. there is a one more solution is there, which is mainly useful to remove a dead tuple. My spelling might be wrong, okay? And that technology or that activity, we called it as a vacuuming. So there are two type of vacuumings are there. One is auto and second one is manual. As the name suggests, what is mean by auto? What is mean by auto?
Means it auto trigger if one particular threshold
Correct.
reaches.
So as soon as some particular threshold happen, like let's say you mention in the configuration file that as soon as I get 1000 record which is having dead tuple, let's say there are 1000 records are there, or let's say my 30% records are dead. 30% you can use in different factor. As soon as I get 30% or 10% dead tuple, automatically my vacuuming should be called automatically. And there is something we called it as a manual also. There is something we called it as a manual also. So manually also you can call vacuuming. Manually also we can call vacuuming. Are you able to understand everyone till now? Whatever we discuss, are you able to understand? Everyone,
What is the full form of MVCC?
what is the full form of MVCC? Can you tell me? Anyone know?
Multi-version concurrency control.
Correct. A multi-version.
Concurrency control.
Man, sorry, I have some network issue. Can you guys hear me now? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's all about the MVCC. There is one more concept is there in PostgreSQL. Okay, transactions wrap around. Anyone know what is the transaction wrap around? What is that? What does it do?
It's basically putting all your SQL queries in begin and end clause so that it makes all those sequels into one single transaction. If any of the sequels fail, the entire transaction, other sequels, whatever executed, will be rolled back.
Hmm. See, every transactions, like let's say I have performed the update statement and it has inserted um, one more record because we update it now. Whenever you are performing update, let's say you are doing delete also, right? So every transactions will have a transaction ID. What PostgreSQL will do internally, it will maintain the PostgreSQL, it will maintain the transaction ID. So how many transactions ID can be maintained, right? There should be some limit now. There should be some limit, like how many transactions can be maintained. So let's say that transactions are 4 millions. Okay, like PostgreSQL is saying that I can handle, like 4 million records, like 4 million transactions I can handle. But after that, what will happen? We need to reset that, right? We need to reset somewhere, and that reset we call it as a PostgreSQL transaction wraparound. Okay, so that's also one maintenance activity as a DBA we need to perform, but I'm going to show you all these things and in details in the future classes. Okay, so I just thought like to give you some little bit heads up related to the PostgreSQL, how it works and everything. Okay. I hope you people are able to understand and you enjoyed a lot. So those people who are interested to learn about the PostgreSQL database administration, especially from very beginning, so you can reach out to the Learnomate team. You can fill up the forms which is available in the chat options. And if you have any questions regarding the trainings, you can let me know. You can unmute and you can ask me. Okay. So how was the session? Like, is it fine, guys? Did you understand some little bit things about the PostgreSQL? I hope you find it quite useful.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. I Balabhadra Prasad.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. I am saying politely that are you audible to me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. I have completed my MCA in 2017. So I want to enter into IT software. So can I enter now by doing Oracle DBA course after did?
See, if it's all depend on you. Okay, like if you are ready to put the efforts. Okay, but I would suggest don't go as a fresher. Going as a fresher, it's quite difficult for everyone. Okay, so you need to see the way what you can do. Okay, so I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so learn the technology. Okay, so normally the way we provide the trainings, easily you can have experience of around 3+ years of experience. Okay, and then you can try as a DBA.
Yes, sir. So can I personally contact you, sir?
Yeah, you can reach out to the numbers which is available in the chat options. Okay,
This is your personal number, sir.
no, my office number.
Okay, sir. Can I personally contact you, sir?
I don't sorry man, I can't share. Okay, once you are the part of Learnomate na, you'll get my number. Okay.
Okay, sir.
How many days it will take to complete this Postgres?
Postgres will take 2 months to complete. It will take around 2 months. Any more question, guys, for me?
On course fee.
Sir,
The fees,
hello.
for fee structure, you can reach out to the team. Okay, they will let you know.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, as a part of this DBA training, like what are the different topic we will cover? Like, means it's a SQL development also include or only the DBA like replications, server maintenance, and all backup.
SQL development means you're talking about plain SQL or you're talking about the development track, SQL and PL SQL.
Yeah, I mean in
That's
this
a separate
DBA.
course. That's a development course. Now, why it will come into the DBA?
Okay.
The training will be online or offline? The training will be online.
Okay, so here in this training, we will going to cover the Flex server also, like
No, Flex we are not covering.
okay.
Or do we get lab assistance for this?
Lab you will get it.
And do we get this previous recording also?
Previous also.
Previous course recording.
Yes, you can get it. All the lectures will be recorded, so you'll get the recordings on the same day or maybe on next day.
Can you walk through the this syllabus once?
Let me see if I have a syllabus now with me. So everything will be covered. I'm not sure whether it is updated. Let me see. Okay, just give me minutes. I'll do one thing. You people are the part of my group. If you are the part of group, we'll share you the syllabus in the group.
Yes, sir. Hello.
I'll share you the syllabus in the group, guys. Okay.
Yes, sir. It is a live class or a recorded class?
Very like class, man. No, we don't do recorded.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Tell me.
Okay. I want to ask, when do you intend to do the PostgreSQL, the complete course?
I didn't get you. Can you come again?
Yes. When do you intend to start the PostgreSQL, the complete course?
Next week we'll start. Okay. Next week we are starting this.
Okay. I think I'm interested. So, the list, the form we fill on the group, is it for that?
Yes.
For those are- okay.
So this is the syllabus, guys. Like you can go through that. So we are starting with the SQL and Linux. So for SQL and Linux, I'm not covering here. Here means we have different time is there for SQL and Linux. So like you can go through this. So basically it start from your installation. We are going to see the installation of Windows operating system, Linux operating system. We will see the architecture part, how to create a users, means basically your schemas, how to change the parameters, the architecture. Then you have in all the architecture part, the table space, how you can take the backup recovery, how you can migrate your database from Oracle to PostgreSQL. Oh, sorry. Can you see my screen? No.
No.
Sorry. My bad. Just now I was able to see here. Sorry. So this is the syllabus. So if you go here, so we are starting with the SQL and Linux. Again, as I said, like SQL and Linux is a separate timing. So right from today we are starting our SQL class from 8 to 9. We have SQL class, and we are going to start with the installation of PostgreSQL database on Windows operating system and Linux operating system. For Linux, we will use the Oracle VirtualBox, and for Windows, we can use our this Windows 11 machine. We will see how you can start the database, stop the database, your architecture part, how you can change the parameter, the user management part, like your how to provide the how to create a schema, provide permissions, the architecture part, and different files which are available in the architecture, logical backups, physical file backup, the concept called table space management, point in time recovery, how you can migrate your database from Oracle to PostgreSQL, your upgradation and replication. So these are the things which we are going to cover.
Okay, so one last question. Will the course be running on the same time as the Exadata course? Or is it possible to
Exadata also you
one
enroll. Did you enroll for Exadata?
No, yes, I enroll in that, so
Exadata
I want to
timing
see
also I
if the
think
two
7.
can run at the same time.
I think Exadata also on 7:30 means half an hour later. Exadata we have.
Say that again, sir.
It's see my timing is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. IST, and I think Exadata timing also same. Maybe half an hour difference is there. So I need to confirm the timing, but yeah, almost it is same only. I see that.
So that is the same, yeah.
Can you take early hours on, please?
What you say?
Early hours you can take, right? Before the
No,
5.
we have no. Actually, I have a lot of batches are there, so all the batches are quite fixed. So that's the thing. We'll see, like 6 to 7. I need to do babysitting 6 to 7.
Or else
Yes, that one will be
morning
fine.
session. Morning session.
Morning, I have a Oracle batch actually. So morning it's quite difficult. So you do one thing, guys, like just check, just fill up the form, be in touch with my team. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Okay, anyway, all the sessions will get recorded also. So if you guys are okay with the recordings, you will get the recordings, or you can come live also whenever you need.
So in this session, you'll be starting with the Postgres, right? Rather than SQL.
No, SQL we are not starting. For SQL, we have a different time is there. We right now we are
Okay.
directly jumping to Postgres.
Postgres. Okay.
Can we get that earlier completed Postgres course recordings?
Yeah, you will get it. You can reach out to the team; they will provide you.
Are you included in Prakarna or this
No.
one, MariaDB? And
No. MariaDB, that's a separate course, man. Everything is not possible with a single course. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Let's kickstart this batch now. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So if you still have any questions, please reach out to the team and please fill up the form. Okay. I'm here to help you out.
Just one question, Ankush. How to find out which tables are bloated and when to vacuum them?
We'll discuss in the class. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.